What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about 3 different stocks today. We'll be going over CAN for Eddie Barrios, MTTR, and NIU for Matthew K. And without any further ado, let's get into this. Let's do this right now. Here we go. So looking at this on a weekly basis, not too impressed by this chart. You know, whatever. Is it a cannabis chart or stock? I mean, was not previously paid. Why can't I read it? Electronic technology, semiconductors. Okay, so no, definitely not cannabis. I see Canan and I'm like, what is this? It looks very sad. I don't like it. A lot of volume down here, sure. You could move up, but man, there are so many semiconductor charts that look way better than this. Like, yeah, you know, I don't know if I would be interested in it personally, but you could be making a move all the way up around like $4.40, potentially higher than that. But man, you got a lot of work to do. I don't really like it. I don't like the weekly RSI. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Daily RSI is whatever. Take it or leave it, really. You're getting decent volume, but lower highs, like I really don't like it. Double bottom, sure, okay. Kind of had that here. You went up and then it went down. You might go up and then it goes down. Who knows? Let's see. Maybe you move up to 230 to 250 and then pull lower. I don't know, man. I would think, looking at this, you do want to continue up. Yeah, like in the more immediate term, but I haven't seen enough to be convinced that you're going to do anything to like significantly reverse this thing. I personally am not interested in it, but if you're looking to trade this, if you're looking to long-term hold it, this would, and not financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is one that I wouldn't have interest in long-term holding at all. Like at all, zero interest at all. But for a short-term trade, maybe. It might be good for a short-term trade because it is at the lower ends of its range here. You could move up all the way to like $3. You're at $1.73 now. You know, it could move up there and then pull back. Maybe move up to $4 and then you pull back. But I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of this chart. It's a hard one to do. I'm going to be fair. Somewhat of a double bottom here. It's kind of nice. Last time you were in these areas, kind of, you did move up over here. Not last time, but like the way back over here, you did move all the way up to $40. I mean, it's possible, but all these semiconductor stocks, man, are doing phenomenal right now. They're breaking out to new all-time highs. What are you doing down here? Like, why? You know, I'm a chart guy. I'm not a fundamental guy. So if there's something new that I don't know about in the headlines in the news, maybe there is more than meets the eye with this thing, but as of right now, it doesn't captivate me. I would say for a short-term trade, sure, buy and hold until it's like to like 250 or higher, and then let it go. And then whenever it's below these lows, buy and then hold until it's back at like $2 or higher, and then let it go, like stuff like that. Because these highs are getting lower inevitably. Yes, this is a higher high. This one was a higher high too, and it promoted lower prices still. So that was a double bottom there. Higher high and then lower prices. So could you go higher than this high? Sure, but all in all, I'm not a fan of this thing. So not that I like don't like it because I like have a vendetta against it. I just don't like it because it doesn't look good. MTTR, Matterport, also one that doesn't look good. You had your initial sell-off. It's kind of got a rounding bottom to it almost, right? It's kind of pretty well drawn, not gonna lie. I missed this part a little bit, but maybe not so rounded actually. Weekly RSI isn't giving us anything except a rejection off the 50, which I don't like. Higher highs in the RSI while promoting lower highs, it looks like. Yes. Hidden bearish divergence in a downtrend. I think you want to go lower, man. I don't like this thing either. Yeah. Just look at it for what it is on the RSI, right? If we put a line right here at the 50, look at how often you're below the 50, showing signs of weakness, versus how often you're above it. You spend most of your life down here. Not good. I don't like it. I think it wants to go lower. I think absolutely this is a lower high in search for a lower low. If I'm wrong, maybe you find a double bottom. Maybe. But likely, in my opinion, you're going to, yeah, look at that, dude. 618, 69 area support, rejected the 382, going back down, hard rejection. unless you get some kind of significant save the day reversal by the end of this week, which I don't think you will. I'll see you at $1.61 to $1.36, somewhere down there. I think it wants to go lower. That's a solid rejection off the 50, man. Last time you had anything like that was over here, right? And look at, you dumped from like 750, 740, 745 technically, all the way down to 238 in the course of like 3 months, 4 months, almost 5 months. Okay, almost 5 months, but still, that's a short amount of time to drop that much, so I don't like it. I think it wants to go down. Let's finish this up with NIU. I don't have high hopes, but I do like NIU, man. I really want to see it do well. But this is one that I've kind of abandoned since we were back at like I want to say it was like 430. I think I sold at 435 actually. Got out just before, and I know I said that in my video I was talking about. I just don't think it's a good time to hold because it broke through some kind of significant support back there. Let's look at this top to bottom here. Look at you. Look at you. Deep, not deep yet, but you're hitting your common extensions. Hit your 1272 all the way up here, going down. Rejected your 1414, and you're probably going to your 1618. I bet you do. I bet $1.50 is the bottom for this thing. At least a temporary bottom, if not the all-time low, potentially. I hate to see it this low, but man, at the same time, it might be a good opportunity for a long-term hold. It really might be. Bottom to top here, 1414 there. Maybe you go to $1.30. Maybe you do go to $1.30. So if we take away this fib, you've also been showing respect on your Mac Daddy fib here. You might go to $1.30, and that's okay. It's still relatively near $1.49 on a monthly basis. Come on now. You do have bullish divergence presenting itself. It's not confirmed until you have a green month, though, and even then, on a weekly basis, you do have bullish divergence as well. You actually have 1, 2, 3 drives. Maybe not. Maybe not. We'll say, oof, not even actually. Kind of, but the thing is, you had these lows in between, and compared to these lows to that low, you're already lower. So I would say from here to there, you do have bullish divergence. So potentially, you could see a rebound move up to like $2 when you find your low. When you find your low around like $1.30 to $1.50, somewhere around there. So I think it's going lower immediately, but you probably do want to rebound up to like $2, $3, somewhere around there, maybe even higher. Let's assume that this thing goes all the way down to $1.50, because if it goes lower, actually, let's say $1.30. 238, 240, yeah, somewhere in this area. You probably go a little bit above it. What's a little bit above it? This previous area of support. So probably around like 260 to 270 is where you see a rebound. That's a decent rebound. You could go higher, man. That would be like significant all-time lows, but it's going to be some time, right? You accumulated for a while here before moving up. I doubt, and to be completely fair, you've been basically moving in a straight line down. Mine is these like few weeks here for a while. You could see some kind of sustained reversal. It is possible, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. At any rate, at any rate, I just like glitched out there. Probably go down to $1.30 to $1.50. Then we could talk about you going up. I do like the bullish divergence setting up on the RSI. It's just not quite there yet. It hasn't done enough to convince me. So let's wait. Let's be patient. I think it will provide some upside soon enough. But after you see $1.30 to $1.50, and that's all I got. So if you like the video, hit that like button, hit it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Have a good day.